Hi, this is MT, and today we are going to discuss about simple thing uh, for creating a simple website using the following technology: uh, Bootstrap, HTML, Python, which is using Django as a framework, as defined here. That Django is a Python based on free and open source web framework that follows the model template view MVT architectural patterns. So what is the meaning of MVT is just like the other frameworks for like uh, Arave, WordPress, Coordinator, and Turbo, um, and so on for the using the frameworks this one, but this are using the MVC, this MVC for defining as the models. This here, right here, I just M means model, and V means view, sorry, view, and again here is so controller. Okay, controller. So it's just much different, small different for the other frameworks as the Django does, because it's only it's one models and template and view. Here is there is a MVT and T means template. So in that case, view is just control the all the view where the client or the front end can be viewed, and templating the where the uh, defining the function where a view can fetch or can take the data from the template and show up on the front end of the page. And M means models, for the models controlling all the database. And so let's see here, you can take it here, say MVT this, and see all the details about this one if you okay. We see that is software designing button, and let's see us, and okay, see as you can see that the template is a presentation layout which handles the user interface part particular completely. Okay, so that's the template, means just presenting the layout of the user interface where the client can view or can see the information where are they. As you can see that here, this is a user and this is a mini website. This is a website just acting like the server, but just a website where it's handling the MVT for Django, having the URL, which having fetching the function from the view, where the view there is models and template. Okay, and that one in the models means defining the database, where holding all the data from the database and structuring it away. Then in the template means handling the data from the database, as you can see all both here by direction. Okay, and view can catch up the request from the models and also from the template, where the function can be defined there when capturing the data. So here user is request resource to the Django, like this one here. Django works as a controller, as you see here. Okay, and check the available resources in the URL. So we see the resources from the view. Then if the URL maps a view called that interact the model and template, as you can see here, interaction here, then it's renders a template, means rendering the function from the template after and catching up. Django responds back to the user and sends the template as a response. Yes. Yes. That's all about the Django interaction for, you can see for the MVT. Okay. Okay. You need to go and go in deep and read as much as you can and see how it's work, how models work in that way. As you can see that Django model is a class which is used to contain essential fields and methods. These essential fields and methods for just capturing the data from the database, retrieving, updating, deleting, and so on. That way, okay. Each model's class mapped to a single table in the database. Django models is a subclass of this one, okay, and each field of the class model of the model class represent the database fields columns. You see, they are representing the database. And Django provides us a database abstraction API, which are used to fetching the data in some form of a JSON, which allow us to create, retrieve, update, delete record from the map tables. You see, yeah, and models is defined models.py. You're going to see it after creating the project, and you can be understood very much. Okay, that's here. Just rushing here because in practically you can understand well. Okay, this file can contain multiple models. Yes, let's see examples. They say employee and fields. There's some models here. We can go and see it in there in the practical way. So don't worry about this one. So and the other things filled in and there, and we can discuss later. This very much far, so we are going to discuss later. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. So this is how it's different is, but it's very much small. But Django is a simplest framework as much I know compared to these things. Yes, but WordPress also too much easy. You can drop a drag and go on. So compared to Laravel, Coordinator, Drupal, and other frameworks for the MVC. Okay, so let us continue. For this one, we need to know about Python, knowledge about Python. Okay, also you need to know the knowledge of Bootstrap, HTML, and Python. Also for the knowledge, you need to know the function variables, and condition statements from there. Okay, and I will show you some how this work. So for knowledge of HTML, Bootstrap, CSS, HTML, you must know the previous have the previous last 3 months, and you can watch it in my YouTube channel and see it there. And here can go here. You see, yeah, this is, you can search my name here. This Macro Technologies from the YouTube. then you can catch up my YouTube channel, then you go off to see the videos. So this HTML bootstrap, and you can go and watch it there and see, you can get to know very much. And HTML and the HTML and CSS styles, for types of styles, CSS styles, then you can catch up on different videos for the last 3 years. Here you can see here. So you will go and check it one by one, and you can learn something from there. Okay, for the bootstrap, and you can learn from this updated one for 70 hours ago, so I updated today. So that is okay. Thank you. Let's go off here. Here you go. So now, what things should be done before doing these things? First, you should install Python in your machine, local machine. Yes, installation. You should install Python. Okay, and the second is to install Django, and third, text editor. Okay, that's all about. So you should know that for doing something like that one. Okay, so for first one, for go and type Python, Google. Yeah, this one. So this is www.python.org. so you're going to open this one, then don't go and follow other links there, no, just for this one. So go, here we go. So then here you go to download. Okay, click here, then you can see the latest version for the Windows, because if you're using the Windows or Linux or Macintosh, then it can be go directly to the download, where you can use it or installed by command, or download and install in the way you know. Okay, but all the procedure is the same, but much different on the window. So because I'm using the window, that's why it's detecting the Windows. So you can go and download the latest one, or you can go and download the release one, because the latest one having the very much bugs. So that means you have to download the previous one, I mean 3.8 and so on, or 3.7. That's so stable. So you just go and go here for the all release. Okay, for the all release here, yeah, you see 3.87. so you just click here or click here to download. For me, I don't want to download it because I have already downloaded and installed. Okay, or you can download the latest one. For this video, I'm gonna using this 3.9.1. okay, so this one I'm gonna not download it, because I've already downloaded and installed it. Okay, and you can follow the procedure steps. Yeah, steps to install Python in Windows or in Macintosh or in Ubuntu or Linux or whatever, Fedora, CentOS, I mean whatever you operating system you're using. So for those who are using the Windows, I think you can follow me. So steps to install Python on Windows, or steps to install Python on Linux or Macintosh, wherever OS you are using. So click here and follow the procedures to how to install the Python. Okay, so you see reading installations, select versions. We have already selected it, you see, and download it. Okay, so make sure that having this one, and which is .exe, and download and install it. Just double click it and you can prompt the window, then say yes to continue, then follow the procedure documentation option to install. Just install, don't come into customize, just click here for install, then make sure that this working. Okay, this mark it, just check up in order to add path there automatically, then click install. So okay, then after finish, then you come uh, to step and disable the path limit, because having the path limit, so you have to disable, because the able path length limit option will not affect any other system setting. Turn it on will resolve potential name length issues that may arise with Python project developed in Linux. So for the Linux, okay, then you have, after installing this one, you have to verify that if you are already installed the Python, so you have to go and search cmd and open it and type Python. Okay, if you see something like this one, means you are already installed the Python, as you can see here 3.91, because I have already installed that one. Okay, so I can write anything here, for example, to test if it's working or not. So x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 6. Then I have to multiply or any operation I want. Let's say x plus y, I get 11 then x divided by y, then I got that one, or y divided by x, then I got that one. So I can say that x is equal to my name here, then I click this, then I have to print these things, print x. So as you can see that macro, so it's working fine, then no problem at all. Okay, any operation you can use it there, you can, anything you want to check it there and see if it's working or not. So you can use the command, or can use the other text editor to run the Python. Okay, so this is okay. Now we tested and see it. And another thing, you have to install the pip. If you already installed, like me here, install the Python, the pip must be installed automatically. Let's see. Okay, Control Z to Control Z for exiting the Python. Then we have to know that if pip is there or not. So pip version hyphen version, see the pip is there, so automatically it's installed, and you can see the pip version, because without installing not this one, you cannot do anything for the Python installing or creating the project Django. So you need this one to have it. Okay, so and okay, now things Django, for installing the Django means you have to install it, so you have to pip install Django. Okay, Django, then hinter. Okay, because I'm not going to do that, because I've already installed the Django, and just to show you how to install it. For the Macintosh and Linux, you can go and find out how to install it in Django. Say go here, say how to install Django on uh, Linux or Ubuntu, okay, and operating system constant, based on is consigned. Okay, so you can go there. For example, going to Ubuntu 18, so I'm going to click here to see. You can see bunch of codes. Okay, no, so okay, see so many. I have to update for the procedure. Then you can see if Python is there. Okay, then here you go. Blah, blah, blah. Sudo apt install Python this Django there. Copy there. Then you can go and after installing, then you can check the version uh, of Django if it's there or not. Okay. Okay. Here you go. Copy it there. Okay. You can pause this video and copy this command. Okay. No problem. Okay. And another thing is text editor. I usually much using the VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Let's write here. Just come here and say Visual Studio Code. Then come here to download. Here you go. Then here there's Windows, Debian, Ubuntu for the Linux, Macintosh here and there. Here's what I found. So you can catch up where your operating system is. So you can click here, or you can choose from here. But as well, I usually use the clicking to default if your operating system is there on this one, so it directly detected it automatically. So click here. For me, I'm not going to click here to download because I have already installed in my computer. So go and continue. Okay, I hope we understand each other. So thank you. So another thing, yeah, text editor is VC. I'm gonna using VC VS Code, or the other they're using PyCharm for Python. Okay, just go and type PyCharm there and download the PyCharm. Okay, PyCharm have everything for Python. Okay, so go and download it there and follow the procedure to install. Then off you go, and you can command any project, or you can create any project you want from there. Just go to community, because this concerning about trial to go to professional. If you are using Windows, go here, Macintosh here, Linux here. So here we are using Windows, so you have to go to community here and download it, because it's free and open source. So you can go and download that one. Okay, thank you. Okay, so off. Okay, now after this one, after next video we are going to discuss on creating the project on the Django, and we can continue for that one. So I remind you to have the knowledge of Bootstrap, HTML, and Python also. So don't come if you don't something, you have to go and learn first this one. Okay, and Python also to get some knowledge. It's not hard to learn Python. Okay, just go and learn something there. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.